and gals, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, hello. My name is Kim. I go by Kimberkiss Cosmic Queen here on YouTube. Hope everyone's doing really good. I am offering a sale right now, a huge sale on my Etsy shop. All my readings marked down to $15.99. All my love readings more than half off. All my courses more than half off. So if you wanted clearly channel messages for you and your person, more clarity on your situation, now would be the time. All right, that will be available in the description box below and also pinned in my comments. I was looking up some cool shit today under Gematria. Mary Magdalene's name is a 108. Well, it's actually a 119 in simple Gematria, but listed under the words that coincide with the 624 or the 119 was 108. And then I was looking at the placement of our planets, and it was saying the sun, and it showed me the 10S08, so 108 again. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And it says here, we are in a 222 portal, because February 22nd, 222. And I was getting channeled this morning that it's actually a galactic remembrance day. So you might be seeing some posts, feeling some frequencies, or having some memories of your galactic ancestors or galactic nature. Yes, you will. So let's see what else we have here. They're saying at 1:26 a.m. the moon is conjunct Venus. The Aries moon aligns with Venus, inspiring us to chase what we desire. This could be, you could have had dreams last night. You could have maybe not even slept, because I know a lot of people that didn't sleep very well. It's saying dreams of reuniting with loved ones or old flames. So you could have had dreams of this, of old loved ones or people that you're reuniting with, old flames. It was interesting because my daughter woke me up this morning. She said she had a dream of our dog that had passed. So that would coincide with what is going on. Also at 12:14 p.m. we will have Mercury trine Mars. What time is it? Yeah, so it's about happening right now. Mercury trining Mars. So in the afternoon, Mercury in Aquarius trines Mars in Gemini, allowing us to be bold towards our deeds. We express our thoughts courageously and it comes off as attractive. Others appreciate our wit. And even sentiments that otherwise would be awkwardly expressed come out sounding endearing or relatable. And this is also an ideal time to make plans and formulate strategies, work, or creative projects. And thinking outside of the box, please do not limit yourselves at this time. Now would be the time to become the scientist and experiment. And I added that last part because that's what I was getting intuitively. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. The divine masculines here. There's someone here. I'm tapping into some sort of divine masculine collective here that is really having a hard time differentiating between reality and illusion. I had this message come through. Oh, and it has to do with their work and their methods of sexual nature here, and shadow work as well, and motivation when it comes to both of these, their sexual nature and their work, and how they have this tendency to try to control others. Okay, so that's the undertonality of the reading, or you could say the foreshadowing. And let's see here. Yeah, this masculine's having a really, whichever group I'm tapping into, they're having a really hard time being able to see that they are already worthy, that they're already successful, that they're, doing it. And they feel this lack. It's the frequency of lack is what I'm getting. And what they want you to tap into is the open field mindset, I'll call it, where you're literally on a hill in an open field and you're taking in the vastness and you're remembering that that is who you are. And that's a word of advice for the masculines here. I'm also getting a lot of problems here with trusting what they've accomplished thus far in the past. So things that they've done in the past that they have accomplished, the energy, I'm just realizing it's showing 108 on that clock again. So we have 108, 108 here, 108. That is a 9 completion, yeah. So today's a lot about completion energy and figuring out where the misalignments are in order to realign them. And yes, I'm channeling for divine masculine right now, but if this resonates for you too, divine feminine, take it how you will. Yes, so they definitely accomplished some really good things in the past. I mean, and they're not acknowledging themselves for it. They're not giving credit to themselves for it. So that is causing a blockage here. This is also causing them to kind of act prematurely on things as well without giving them much thought. They're kind of just like trying to jump into things here. But it is showing them overcoming this. Yeah, and as I picked up my coffee, the work card pointed diagonally. Northwest, southeast, northwest, southeast. Southeast I've been getting for a while. There's something here where they have to align their compass straight and it keeps getting like off kiltered here. It's not in alignment. It's not in balance. Again, the number 3 in reverse. We had that message yesterday, if you can remember. It's because they're kind of programmed. We all are, but they're in a program mentality right now where they're literally having to deprogram all these like judgments and things that society has placed upon them that they have chosen to believe, and it's not really their fault. It's just the way that it goes in society. But I'm also getting here, they feel indecision. They feel indecision here, and it has to do with their work. There's like a huge focus on the work here and the creativity and not trusting themselves, not nurturing the ideas that they've really wanted to nurture. It's like they've kind of done other things to distract themselves from the main thing, and so they keep like going in this loop back and forth, but it's okay. Like they will come back to, again, center point where they know what it is they want to go towards. And intuitively they know, it's just they keep avoiding it. There's a lot of avoidance energy here, a lot of avoidance when it comes to making a decision as well. I'm picking up on also, there's someone here, there's a group here that may have wanted to approach you or go towards you, but it's like this feeling of competition. And this feeling of competition is an inner conflict within their mind and what they're deprogramming and working on deprogramming right now when it comes to many aspects in their lives, not just one thing. So this like deprogramming is causing conflict to arise in their mind. Again, like I got the kickback message yesterday. It's like that kickback energy. Okay, let's see what else. Bottom of the deck of the messages that I had flipped over was it's only you, but it's in the reverse. So someone's second guessing things here. This is the current challenge, was the second guessing things. The second guessing and trying to make a decision here. There's a difficulty here with the rite of passage again. I explained what this is. They're deprogramming. They're doing huge deprogramming right now. It's like as the world crumbles, so does the programming. It's only natural that that would be a byproduct of what is occurring in the physical. Also spiritual as well. So that's what's happening in order for us to progress spiritually, because that's technically all that's real. They're meant to be a leader here for New Earth. They're meant to be a leader. They're meant to step into their own, and they have been avoiding this. Lots of avoidance energy. But they will be coming out of conflict soon. It's like once they realize their purpose, or like what it is they're here to do, it all just starts flowing. It all just starts flowing. But it was a really hard maneuver here, getting over this. And they could still be going through it or feeling the residuals of this, even if they have come out of it. It's okay. Like Spirit's just saying, just keep going, just keep going. Yeah, and I feel like a big key component here is they're lacking motivation. And they have to, the main message that I'm getting right now is they have to remember their why. Like why they started doing what it is that they love to do. Why was it that they love to do it? And what is the purpose of doing what it is that you love to do? Because it lights you up, because it brings you joy. And if they have been feeling this blockage of where they can't make a decision or something, like it's like these overwhelming, it's programming, guys. Like you have to understand that while we're here as spiritual beings, like there is so much programming that is put against us. Why? Because many reasons. The people in power do not want us to overcome them, but we already have. But this is why it's thrown upon us. And we're just watching it play out now like a movie. I mean, grab your popcorn. It's hilarious. But not really. But anyways, so they are really having to figure out their why. They're having to trace that back to figure out what brought them joy, what made them happy. What is the work that's going to make them happy? Why did they start it in the first place? Why was it that they even wanted to pursue it in the first place? They have to recultivate that energy and trace that back and remember that. I've seen like cotton candy, like a spindle, but like, you know, where they put the little cone in and the cotton candy wraps around. They're having to get that wrapped around their finger in a sense. It's like a promise ring that they made to themselves that they're having to remember what the original promise was in order to continue going, to bring this back full circle, to keep it continuing on. Okay, let's see what else. These could be messages for you too, Divine Feminines. Like I said, take it how you will. They have a lot of huge visions. It's just they're lacking trust in themselves. Okay, and there's definitely like a romantic focus here at the forefront on their mind. And I wasn't even sure if like this was even going to be like coming up again, but it is. And it's this feeling of like hopelessness. And they're like, damn, like if I can't even make myself happy, how do I expect this other person to make me happy? And they're having this realization, which is really good that they're having this realization so that way they can course correct it. And how do they course correct it? They course correct it again by finding their why, their purpose, what lights them up, what makes them happy. Because if they can't make themselves happy, there's no way any outside force, let alone another soul or person, is going to do that for them. A person can only meet a person halfway. A person can only do so much. It is up to that person to fill that void or to remember where that void started so that way they can course correct it. Okay, does that make sense? So there's a romantic focus here. There is definitely like this feeling of a missed opportunity here. But they're feeling to realize that that missed opportunity is them. And this is bringing a tower to that realization. And it's getting like a slow start too. I was getting that like this whole beginning of the reading, I was like, what am I getting here? And it's like the slow start into this. But they feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. They can feel it coming in the air. That song by Phil Collins. They feel it. The charm and the passion. It's that charm, that passion. Charm, the word charm actually links back to the etymology of the word siren. I found out yesterday. It's this like ingrained passion that they're trying to refine, and it's like this, they're going in circles again. Like over analyzing things in their mind and like chasing things outside of themselves, that they really need to be going within to find out why they're chasing extremities or outside of themselves as opposed to within. And they're very possessive over this. They're you not finding out about this. And it's causing a lot of frustration within themselves. It's causing like a lack of like adventure, a lack of even building anything, a lack of energy, okay? The train's going, divine emphasis from spirit on the message. And they're forgetting that they can shift the timeline. We have love. They can shift the timeline to a higher vibrating frequency, to a higher timeline. They can shift at any moment, any time. They're having to remember a lot of things and remove a lot of things. Instead, it's like these lower frequency emotions and things keep trying to like creep their way in because the dark knows it's losing or has lost. And therefore, it's amping up the ante. And people are forgetting who the fuck they are. And don't you think it's done on purpose? Well, of course it is. Of course it's done on purpose. Remember who the fuck you are. Yeah, that devil energy keeps trying to creep in with anxiety, with possessiveness, and this feeling of lack. Don't let it win. Don't let it win. Yeah, you've sacrificed so much to this energy already. Do you see that? Do you see that? You have sacrificed. They have sacrificed so much of that energy already, and it's causing a blockage. It's causing like a lack of change. They're forgetting that they can also do things energetically. They don't have to do them in the physical. They can. It's not necessary. It's not required. When you're a spiritual being, you remember this, you know this. When you're focused too much on the physical, you forget this. You need to be reminded of that, reminded of that. I'm not the first person who has said it, and I won't be the last. Joy, yeah. They have to remember what makes them happy. And only they can do that for themselves. And that's the message. That's the main message they're saying. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull some of these guys. And I'm going to pull some messages that they're actually thinking about you and not necessarily communicating either. Spirit wanted you to understand this. We have the 3 again. There's actually 4 cards here, but they were showing me 3. Okay, so we have some stuff here. Okay, it's a lot of projection. I'm getting a lot of projection energy. I feel like this person projects a lot of shit onto you because they're too scared to face it within themselves and conquer it on their own, which is really pathetic. But it is what it is. So they might call you dramatic. They might say that you're too controlling. They might say you're too this or too that. But really it's a lack of something within inside themselves that they're failing to recognize or failing to course correct again. And I'm also getting here, it's like all this chaotic energy that they haven't put into the proper places where it needs to be. So they're realigning, reassessing that as well. They are working on this though. They're definitely, trying to get their shit together. They might have gone into some hermit mode periods to really call back their power. But they will be ready to talk here soon. And I'm getting the ready to talk under the messenger card. And it might not be in a way that you really expect it to be. Okay, so just leave that open for interpretation. Spirit saying, okay. This is such an intense connection. I was even going to say, maybe they normally, message you a certain way or whatever, and it's going to come in a completely different way than what you were expecting. Okay, so, but that doesn't mean physically either. Okay, so take it how you will. The Spirit wants me to not explain that deeper. So intense connection, this is a deep connection, triggers may arise. Yeah, I feel like you both trigger each other a lot. Like there's a lot of insecurity that you're both working through, a lot of programming that you're both working through. I'm getting that someone could be coming out of this hermit mode because we have no communication, no contact, but it's in the reverse, which means this person is going to be communicating something soon because they're coming out of that hermit period. And this is something that you've been praying for, and it's not too late to apologize. Like, it's never too late to apologize here. You don't need an apology, okay? And you don't even need this. They're saying that the best closure is moving forward on your path, okay? And we have I love you both. I'm getting definitely like a third party situation and someone not being able to make a decision here. This person's very determined. I'm like seeing like a person on a horse, like just, they're very determined. Look, I want you. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay. I want to get some cards though without just splitting the deck because I want to see what comes out. Okay, so I'm seeing do less scrubbing. So do less, Spirit wants you to do less work and just see what kind of happens here. Like, okay, the timing just wasn't right for us. But you came closer than anyone here. And just being near you is intoxicating. I messed up that card. So, like I said, like the last few days I've been getting a lot of messages about mermaids and sirens, and it's like that energy it's an essence. It's like whether you hold the genetic codes or not, it doesn't even matter. It's an essence, it's an energy. And this is how you are to this person. They only want you and your energy, like just being near you or surrounding you or thinking about you. Like your energy is just intoxicating to people. And that really is like an Aries and Aries and Venus vibe, right? Like that chase, like just not being able to help it, like, cause it's just there. I hid who I really am in you. I hid who I really am from you. So this person could have like definitely had a mask on because they were afraid to show their true selves, their true colors. It's saying we will be together again. So even if they're in a third party situation, what flew out on top of this card is we will be together again, meaning you and this person will be together. And they're looking for you everywhere, and they're like, yeah. And see, remember when I said it's only you, but it's like in the reverse because we have this card. And what's gonna cause that aha moment is them going within, right? And acknowledging it. Yeah, karmic relationships. Yep. This person's like about ready to explode. I've seen you in my dreams. Like I can't make it up. Dreams of reuniting with someone or a flame. I've seen you in my dreams. So this person could have even dreamt about you last night. They could dream about you tonight. They could have dreamt of you recently. They don't know what to do about this situation though. Yet. See how much of an avoidance nature this energy is? Like that's what I'm getting here. With this group. They think you're so incredibly beautiful. Yeah, your energy, you're alert. Like, you just, if you think of mermaid, you think of siren, like, it's so, like, you can't help it. That's what they feel. I saw one flip up, but I'm gonna wait and see what flies out here. Okay, let's go here. We hold such a special spiritual connection. This was in the reverse. They're like, they know it, but like they don't want to communicate that, or they don't want to acknowledge it like consciously, even though they know it. Again, our connection is so magical. This is like what all this person thinks about really, is the magic of the connection, how they're just so drawn to you and they can't help it. And again, this bottom of the deck. A lot of things they want to say, but they pull back from saying. The train's going, divine emphasis from spirit. Yes, so they know, leave me alone right now. They know, like, they have work that needs to get done. Like, they know they have to do some work. Yeah. I'm definitely getting a lot of Aries energy here right now with these cards that they're showing themselves to me. Like, yeah. And they understand, like, they know that you're meant to be together, which is why we will be together again. And that showed up again in here. So, yeah, they need time to get their stuff together. And look, we had that here too. So this is 2 different decks reiterated twice. So they're definitely doing starting to do the work, at least starting, and getting some stuff together here. So that's what I'm getting. And check out my $15.99 sale. All my readings are $15.99, and my personal readings are all more than half off. So if you wanted more clarity for you and your specific person, I definitely recommend a personal reading. You can find that in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. I love you all so incredibly much. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.